Well, joining me now to discuss whether there really is a link between drill music and street violence is the youth worker and rapper Kaya Osborne. Thanks for coming in. So, I mean, in your view, the link is pretty clear, is it?
There is definitely a link between drill music and the violence going on, but I wouldn't say to remove all drill music is going to deal with the problem. What needs to happen is the videos that are specifically being made from one gang at another gang, they need to be coming down. It doesn't need to be taking 6 months to do so either. Videos where one gang may have just killed someone and then they're literally taunting the family, the parents, especially the mothers of the victim. These sorts of videos should be coming out straight away. I mean,
how do you identify? I mean, there's thousands of videos, music
but if videos are
uploaded,
if videos are being flagged,
hour.
Okay, but if videos are being flagged, then of course you have a look at the video and you see the content, you monitor it. If you're not aware of what's going on and you don't understand the slang, I can understand. It's like gibberish to some people. Fair enough. There's a lot of young people who do understand the slang, and believe it or not, they're unemployed. So why don't we feed 2 birds with 1 crumb and, you know, let's employ some of these young people to help deal with the problem. We can't just say we're going to get rid of drill music, no, but there's a certain type of video that's going on and it's being allowed to stay on YouTube for an amount of time that's allowing it to ferment. The whole problem is just, yeah, it's just making it worse.
So you're campaigning for this. I mean, how difficult is it for you to find this stuff and to identify this stuff? And, or do you find it pretty easy and you in despair that these things are allowed to be up there?
OK, working with young people, they teach me just as much as I teach them. That's the thing with a lot of organisations. They tend to speak at young people instead of speaking to them and with them and actually hearing what they have to say and learning from them. So that is one of the things that I do. But Operation Shutdown and the campaign, what that is about is not just about one aspect of the serious youth violence being addressed. It's about everything. We need to work together in all these different organisations, in these different areas, be singing off the same hymn sheet, and then we'll get the results that we need. YouTube, they have policies and certain things in place. These things are breached when you allow a video of that nature to remain on your channel. So this is why Operation Shutdown went to the Google offices and to the YouTube offices to address it.
Did they listen to you?
Well, we spoke to one of the directors, we opened up a conversation and we will be going back. But in the meantime, we are...
Sorry to interrupt you, Kaya, but have they invited you in and said, come and help?
Yes, we have. Yes, they've invited us to... Obviously, it's open for discussion. I'm not at liberty to unpack everything right now, even though I would love to. No. But we have opened up a conversation that we've let them know, look, we can help you with what you need help with.
And so, do you have young guys who are also willing to do that, to go in and...
Young guys, girls. Yeah. There's a number of people out there that are willing to help with the situation. So some of the platforms that are on YouTube, you've got like GRM Daily, Link Up TV, SBTV. Now, you have organisations like OMG Education working with GRM Daily, and they're doing stuff with the young people. They're engaging them with music, but they're changing the essence of the music. So they're letting them know.
These are channels and platforms that you need these young people because they know all about it. They know where it is. They know how to find it.
Yeah, definitely.
But one issue, I mean, to what extent is the responsibility belonging to the companies? I mean, should they be doing more? I mean, why should you guys have to go in? And they should be doing it themselves, no?
They should, but that's something else that we could open up another discussion about. Certain things aren't being done. Operation Shutdown is actually willing to do what needs to be done in order to make these changes.
I mean, you just sort of referred to this at the beginning, that not all these videos. So, because there is an issue here about freedom of speech, there is an issue of artistic license, and as you say, not all these videos are, I suppose, effectively inciting violence.
No, they're not.
So where do you draw? It's a difficult line to draw in some respects, I guess, or are some of them just so blatantly inciting violence?
It's a big job, right? It's going to take a lot of people. It's going to take a lot of monitoring. It's going to take a lot of eyes, a lot of ears. There are a lot of young people out there that are unemployed. They can take this job on. They can monitor all the content. They can let you know certain things. There are there's probably 5 different words I could use for stabbing someone right now. And in 6 weeks' time, there may be another 5.
Yeah.
So it's forever changing.
Yeah.
So you have to be able to adapt to it. But
YouTube
doesn't have the means on their own. No, they don't.
But you think that if these can be removed, you think that violence could be reduced?
Of course. I'll paint a picture for you. OK, a young person's been stabbed, wounded, not killed. The video has been made viral. It's gone online. Now his ego and his pride has come into it. Now he doesn't even want to leave the house because he's feeling like a victim, even though he is a victim, but he's feeling really demolished inside, emotionally, psychologically. What's he going to do? The only way that he's going to get some form of power back is by going out and doing something that takes it to the level above what was done to him.
And this
so
is
can
the way
you see with the point system?
This is the way these gangs communicate.
Well, they're communicating through videos, they're communicating through Snapchat, online. It's happening. Now, I just want to say, like, to any young person watching this, we do not want drill music to stop. I love drill music. However, if it's music that is inciting violence and it's continuing an ongoing problem, it's not a hypothetical problem, it's a literal problem. It's happening.
Yeah, OK.
So these videos do need to come down, and that's what we're about.
All right, Kyle Osborne, thanks very much for coming in.
Thank you for having me.
Appreciate your time.
Thank you.
Thank you.